My name is Christopher, your South Florida yacht expert, and today we're going to answer the question, why are yacht brokerage commissions so extremely high? Well, let me give you a little bit of context. You may have heard that the Justice Department recently filed an antitrust suit against the real estate agent associations for fixing high commissions. You may not have heard that some similar actions, not by the Justice Department, but some similar lawsuits have been addressing the fact that yacht brokerage commissions are extremely high. Well, let me give you a little background, a little bit of context here. When I got into the boat business after a long career in healthcare technology, I was shocked at how high yacht brokerage commissions are, typically 10% of the sale price. That 10% commission is typically split between the buyer's broker and the seller's broker, meaning each broker in the transaction would receive 5%. Still a significant fee. While I will concede that yacht broker commissions do need to be higher than real estate commissions. Transacting a boat is a long, involved process that requires a lot of skill, time, resources, and knowledge on the part of a skilled broker. And I always say the easy part of selling a boat is getting it under contract. Getting to closing is where the real skill comes in. But I want to share a little secret with you. The vast majority of brokers operate underneath an employing licensed broker. So their license requires them to operate under the supervision of an employing licensed broker in the state of Florida. Now, those employing licensed brokers also take 50% of the commission. So the buyer's broker and the seller's broker typically net 2.5% commission of the sale price for all of their considerable hard work and skill on behalf of the client. What is relevant to you as the buyer is those employing brokers taking 50% of each commission side really add very little, if any, value to you as the client in a brokerage transaction. Now, in some cases, that employing broker can provide supervision and guidance to a rookie broker who's new to the industry and needs that extra help. But I would also argue that you should not be working with rookie brokers on the sale of a significantly priced asset like a boat or a yacht. I would make the case that you should exclusively work with CPYB Certified professional yacht brokers. Less than 3% of the licensed yacht brokers in the state of Florida have CPYB certification. CPYB certification only comes with experience, acknowledgement from your peers of your skill, and an extremely rigorous testing, education, and ongoing education process administered by the CPYB to make sure that CPYB licensed brokers operate under the highest ethical standards, maintain the latest skills and continuing education, and overall provide the high level of service that a yacht brokerage buying or selling client expects and deserves. So, regardless of which broker you hire, I would encourage you to start with the CPYB website and search for CPYB certified licensed brokers in your area, and that is a great place to start in my opinion. A sale or a purchase of an asset that is as complex and expensive as a boat or a yacht really deserves, you as the client really deserve the highest level of representation, ethical standards, continuing education, and overall experience and professionalism that I believe only the less than 3% of CPYB licensed brokers in the state of Florida can provide. However, let's get back to those 10% brokerage fees. I was shocked at those 10% brokerage fees when I got into the yacht industry years ago. After years of frustration at being part of that highly entrenched and inefficient business model, I decided to do something about it. Specifically, I formed my own licensed employing brokerage, properly licensed here in the state of Florida. This status of being a licensed employing broker allows me the freedom and my colleagues to serve my clients under a much more reasonable commission structure. Despite that more reasonable commission structure, I believe we maintain the highest level of effectiveness and service for our clients in marketing, negotiations, and negotiating the sale of a boat or a yacht is an art form in itself. I could do a whole video on that. Surveys, sea trials, and as I mentioned earlier, closing and transfer of ownership. I always say it's easy to get a boat under contract, it's hard to get to closing. As a licensed employing broker, I also work with the leading closing professionals that are used by the same publicly traded large brokerage firms to properly transfer ownership of the boat in question so that all the legal details and funds transfer and all that good stuff is handled with the utmost professionalism, expediency. I'm confident, and my clients would attest, I believe, that despite my more reasonable commission structure that we employ here, that we provide the highest levels of service, client satisfaction, and effectiveness in representing both buyers and sellers. It's interesting that the boat and yacht business is one of the few areas of business today in modern America that people still come back time and time again to someone they view as a trusted advisor, regardless of what brand, model, or size of boat they are buying or selling. So I've been fortunate that my clients have been incredibly loyal to me and continue to return to me for any boat or yacht related transaction, whether buying or selling. So if you're looking for a broker to assist you in buying or selling a boat or a yacht, first, I encourage you to start with a CPYB Certified Yacht Professional. I really don't see any reason otherwise. A CPYB Certified Professional who also excels at marketing, who also understands the art of negotiation, and will get your transaction done smoothly, efficiently, and most importantly, in your best interests. You are the client, you're the one spending a lot of money here, and you deserve the best representation, the best possible outcome, and your interests need to be priority at all times in a transaction. So, if you have an interest in much more reasonable brokerage commission fees and working with a CPYB Certified Yacht Professional who will make sure that you have the best possible outcome buying or selling your next yacht, shoot me a text, Christopher, your South Florida yacht expert, 561-285-1212. Thank you.